As of today, we can easily talk about hundreds of billions of US dollars damages to Ukraine's infrastructure.
Окупанти руйнують ту систему опалення, яка існувала більше аніж 30 років.
We demand additional sanctions against Russia. The help of partners will allow us to survive. Let's stop the terrorist state.
Hello and welcome to Ukraine in Flames, a special project by Ukraine Media Center and NGO Euro-Atlantic Course. I'm your host, Maria Romanenko. We know that Russia is trying to freeze Ukrainians to death. Nearly a half of Ukraine's energy infrastructure has been fully or partially destroyed by Russia, and the latter is showing no signs of stopping. Today we'll speak with a former infrastructure minister, an NGO representative and a mayor of an occupied city to find out where the destruction is and how we move on from it. So if you want to find out more about this, please continue watching this video and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss our videos in the future. Volodymyr Omelyan was the Minister of Infrastructure of Ukraine between 2016 and 2019. It is now 2022 and he is fighting in the armed forces of Ukraine. He recorded the following video outlining the damages inflicted on Ukraine's critical infrastructure and the rebuilding or what he calls building process for it.
Hello, my name is Volodymyr Omelyan. I'm a former Minister of Infrastructure of Ukraine in 2016-2019. Now I'm Captain of Armed Forces of Ukraine since the beginning of war. If we talk about Ukraine's infrastructure, we should always remember that war is not over yet, and it's ongoing, and losses to infrastructure will be increased, unfortunately. As of today, we can easily talk about hundreds of billions of US dollars damages to Ukraine's infrastructure. But what do we calculate as to a specific field of economy? Is it only energy sector? Is it only civil infrastructure? Is it only roads or bridges or railway or seaports? Or even aviation, which was heavily damaged and impacted by the war. Unfortunately, we cannot pick one segment of the economy and said that it's in real bad condition and everything else could be repaired. If we talk about infrastructure itself, we should talk about the future of it after the war is over. And in my opinion, we should, first of all, to set up the vision of Ukraine in 2030 or 2050, as you wish, and then step by step to build brand new economy and to build brand new infrastructure. The reason I'm using word to build, because I personally do not like the approach to rebuild or to repair former Soviet infrastructure or to build with some improvements or make it better as it used to be. It should be brand new. Frankly saying, I paid a lot of my time to establish Roadstate Fund and to repair roads in Ukraine. Same thing was done by my successors. But all of us failed because the volume of it is huge. And in order to get some success, we should have a clear vision what kind of roads we should construct and what kind of roads should replace the old ones bombed and destroyed by Russians. What kind of picture of a Ukrainian railway system should be in our mind? It should be a successful combination of European gauge and former Soviet gauge railways in order to get the best effect for the economy of Ukraine. Definitely, we cannot simply talk about transport or logistics or, for example, reconstruction of destroyed cities without clear picture about transport routes heading for those cities and transport routes and road plans for those cities itself. In my opinion, it should be great vision for Ukraine to make it new Dubai or new Singapore or real Eastern European center of high-tech, new technologies, new approaches, and new philosophy. If we talk about the damages, coming back to this issue, it's not very simple to say that 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers of railways were destroyed by Russians, or 200 or 300 bridges were bombed, or more than 5,000 kilometers of road system was totally destroyed and around 30,000 were severely damaged. It's about the impact it has for the future, how fast it should be rebuilt, and what is the vision of new transport routes across Ukraine to connect it with European Union and our peaceful neighbors, except Russia and Belarus in future. And having this goal in mind, we can make a real progress. And this paperwork should be developed even during the war. We should not wait until the victory day. We should start right away. In order to collect all resources and to collect best designers and best transport logistics people together, and to develop the single vision of transport strategy for Ukraine, which was already done before the war, but it should be really refined and it should be really updated after the war to present new approach of Ukraine's connectivity to the West, where we belong. I hope that all those damages we face right now will be overcome. And for me personally, there is no doubt about that. I see that people are very much committed.
Now, the president of the Ukrainian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Gennadiy Chyzhykov, will explain why the world needs to support Ukraine.
Russia is fighting against civilians. 40 million people risk to be frozen in the center of Europe. Russia attacks Ukraine's energy infrastructure every day. The Ukrainian energy industry has lost a significant part of its capacities. More than 50% of thermal, 30% of solar, and 90% of wind generation have been disabled or occupied by Russian troops. And a number of state-owned mines have been shut down. The Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant has been under occupation since March. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant was occupied for over a month and looted. Transformers, water pipes, communication networks were destroyed. Russia wants to deprive Ukrainians of heat and light in the winter. A terrorist country dreams of turning Ukraine's cities into a horror movie. Ukrainian energy workers make maximum efforts and risk their lives every day to restore energy supply at homes, hospitals, schools, and enterprises. We need support. We demand additional sanctions against Russia. The help of partners will allow us to survive. Let's stop the terrorist state. Let's win together. We are approach for a better times together.
Finally, Enerhodar is a city that pre-war had a population of 53,000 people. These days, it's facing the risk of the biggest nuclear disaster in many years. Let's hear the mayor of Enerhodar Dmytro Orlov outline those and other dangers in the city life.
Стосовно втрат, які зазнало місто Енергодар після 10 місяців окупації російськими окупаційними військами, то однозначно можна сказати, що найбільших руйнувань зазнала інфраструктурна частина міста. Це система опалення. Опалення, незважаючи на те, що вже за кілька днів 2023 рік наступить, опалення в місті немає. Окупанти руйнують ту систему опалення, яка існувала більше аніж 30 років. І зараз її поновлення буде досить таке суттєве і в кошторисному вигляді, і в вигляді по часу. Також є певні руйнування і певні викрадення по системі освіти, вскриті майже всі дитячі садочки і всі школи міста Енергодар. І також грабується те, що там знаходиться відповідні заяви, звичайно, що керівники закладів пишуть до правоохоронних органів. Сподіваємось, що репарації поновлять хоча б частину тих витрат, які зазнали наші освітні заклади. Також медична система зазнала певних змін і певних пограбувань. Окрім комунального сектору, також суттєвих пограбувань зазнав і сектор приватний. Багато квартир приватних скрито і пограбовано, багато гаражів, приватних будинків, дачних кооперативів. Особливо це стосується того періоду, коли спостерігається певна ротація серед представників окупаційних військ. Таких ротацій вже було близько 10. І перед кожною ротацією ми спостерігаємо, що пограбування такі інтенсифікуються. І є навіть випадки, коли знімали прибори опалення, які стаціонарно стояли у гостиницях та у приватних будинках.
You've been watching the special project by Ukraine Media Center and Euro-Atlantic course dedicated to the Russian-Ukrainian war, Ukraine in Flames. In our pinned comment, you can find information on how you can help Ukraine fight Russian aggression. If you find our work useful, please subscribe to our channel, like and share this video. And for the final time from me, Slava Ukraini!